Hello. So you've elected to take a speech class online. Admit it, unless you've taken this class before or you have a friend who's taken it, you have no idea how we're going to go about with this class. And you're probably thinking, hey, maybe I won't even have to give a speech. I can just write a paper and then submit it, and I'll be all set. Sorry, not sorry, but you will have to speak for this class. And I, as well as your classmates, will get to give you feedback on your experience. So I'd like to take a moment and introduce myself as your instructor for this particular class. I'm Pat LaRochelle, and I'd like also to talk about my teaching philosophy. I think this video is really important, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch it. I've been teaching this class, the speech communication class, for a few years now, but this is my second semester teaching it online, so I consider myself a rookie. I took good notes of the experience of the past semester, and I'm trying to avoid any more rookie mistakes. I find that it's important to connect with you guys beforehand because we have a limited opportunity to interact physically, and we both need to adjust to this new form of communication. I thought that it would make sense that we both learn this new way together, and we go step by step. So in this video, I'd like to touch on three areas. First, I'd like to explain what's in store for you. Okay, and I want to mention the skills that you'll be working on, why they're important to you, and then I'm going to tell you how best to prepare for the class. Okay, so what's really in store for you guys? Well, you need to keep in mind that the speech class will probably be different than your other online classes. One of the reasons it will feel different is because, well, it's a speech class that you take online. So that's number one. That means you need to deliver and record speeches and then post them in a place where I, as well as the rest of the class, have access to. I will get to the specific details later in another video. Now, whether this is your first online class or you've taken a few already, either way, I need you to have the same flexibility online that you would have if this class was a live version. You know, personally, well, what I mean is that in a brick and mortar class, you intuitively realize and accept that instructors have different styles and therefore instruct differently. Some instructors assign group work, right? Some assign semester-long projects. Others, they lecture, again, some do not. Online learning is a relatively new concept here at UCC. For that reason, most of us are still trying to find our own online style. Because of that, more than a few of us are doing this in a straightforward way, posting information, expecting you to read and upload your work. Easy, simple, direct. Personally, I've been at this for some time in the corporate world. However, I'm still trying to find the right balance in academia, finding a way to better prepare you guys for real life, so to speak. That means that all the work you'll be submitting as assignment is rooted out of a need to make you more attractive to future employers. I will be posting all information that you need. It'll all be there, I promise. When you contact me asking me basic questions, you let me know that you did not take the time to go over the documentation that I painstakingly took the time to prepare to help you succeed. When you skip an assignment without letting me know that there's something going on with you, then you show me the true priority that you put into this class. That makes things extremely difficult when you come to me a month later saying that you misunderstood instruction or something devastating happened to you. College is not school any longer. It's more like work. In some jobs, they don't say a word when you come in late, or your work is submitted late, or you fail to show up, or you take too many days off, for example. The way they let you know that they don't like it, maybe that they won't be flexible with you when you need it, they won't authorize vacation, or they may also deny you a raise or a promotion also. That's very possible. In college, your awful grade is often the consequence of being neglectful and a poor communicator. Not always, because sometimes stuff is hard and you need a lot of help to bring you up to speed, and that's okay, because that's part of the learning process. As your instructor, I am delighted in helping you in any way I can. So instructions on how to proceed in this class will be explained in the syllabus, which you'll be able to download actually right now. It will explain in a video focusing explicitly on that topic, and you will have to take a quick quiz to let me know if you've assessed and read all that information, and if you're also trying to retain some of it. Okay? The videos will need to be produced and uploaded, and written assignments will need to be uploaded directly into Blackboard. You will be asked to follow a particular format, so it's important to pay attention to these instructions. Also, it's important to get feedback from your peers. First, it helps you and your peer practice giving feedback, which is crucial in your future roles as leaders. But feedback from you to you is also important. There's no growth that does not involve self-reflection, I like to think. So with that in mind, to help you acquire this particular skill, you'll have to prepare reflection pieces and feedback for your classmates. And because you should not be a passive learner, should you encounter any difficulty or be confused by an assignment, I expect you to come forward and talk to me. If you ask students who've had me before, you'll see that one of my main characteristics is that I make time to contact students, whether it be by mail, by phone, or even face-to-face visit. Take advantage of this. This is one of the favorite parts of my job, and I'm always happy to talk to you. If you wait too long to talk to me, things might be broken beyond repair. We wouldn't want that. But if you contact me promptly, then we probably will have time to make adjustments, redress whatever needs to be addressed. And think about it. If most of you come out of Quinsig with a degree, then move on to get a 4-year degree, that's an awful lot of people out there with degrees, right? How do you distinguish yourself from all these other people, from the next candidate? All right, so that's where your ability to learn a new skill without resistance and with an open mind becomes a valuable asset. Some people, when they're placed in front of a challenge, they react differently than if they were rhetorically talking about that challenge. Some can run away, some will crumble, feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. Others may whine and moan. Some will get it done reluctantly. Others will get it done imperfectly. Others will shrug, or others will spit in their hands, rub their palms together, and get to work. Which one are you? Actually, there's no right answer. You cannot be all of these characters at all time. But you can work up to be the one with the attitude that you think would work best, that you think would be more enticing to other people around you. And you may wonder, how important is it that you acquire specific skills that would make you more attractive to future employers? Well, a newly released Gallup poll sponsored by the Lumina Foundation revealed that 14% of Americans and only 11% of business leaders strongly agree that graduates have the necessary skills and competencies to succeed in the workplace. That's in contrast to another recent survey conducted by Inside Higher Ed in conjunction with Gallup, indicating that 96% of academic officers believe that they're effectively preparing students for success in the workplace. Well, there's a skills gap between the workers and the work that needs to be done, and that's not news. What's news is, wait, 96% are saying that they're ready, and 11% think that they agree with that? Okay, that's an expensive gap between what academia and business view the workforce readiness of college graduates, yourselves. Today's employers are expecting practical skills, not just theory, proof of an ability to learn, but also a proven ability to execute. And they aren't getting it. Every day they see well-screened, seemingly well-qualified graduates filter through their doors without the basic skills sets expected. In the Gallup Lumina poll, 79% of business leaders report that a job candidate's applied skills in the field are important. And as an exclusive sneak peek, I'll share that College for America commissioned a soon-to-be-released survey revealing that difficulty in finding such well-qualified applicants is a key challenge for 85% of HR and director-level respondents. I'll eventually sound like a broken record because I will repeat this information a lot. All right, so last but not least, my third point, how should you prepare for this class? Well, I've already alluded to a few methods in the beginning. You need to read thoroughly what I submit to you. Why? Because your ability to read and comprehend what's presented to you is what makes you a valuable employee and coworker. Add to this your ability to realize when you do not understand and then act proactively by asking good questions. Well, that makes you a bright and grounded person. Are you willing to pick up new skills without fighting the opportunity to learn? Can you see the positive in something that may be difficult or even, heaven forbids, boring? Because in real life, like at home or at work, not all tasks are fantastic journeys to find the golden fleece. Sometimes the tasks involved are tedious and mind-numbing, but they still need to be done. One way to motivate yourself to move forward when you really would rather pretend you do not have to do an assignment is to ask yourself, what can I get out of this? How can I make it interesting? How can I share with my classmates 2 insights I've just discovered and test my leadership skills at the same time? So we will learn to use new technology or old technology in a new way. It's all practical skills because I use what companies are using out there, either to cut costs, to be more efficient, or because those companies are led by people who really want to be cutting edge. Keep track of what needs to be done and when, and your performance throughout. This forces you to be honest about the quality of your work. If you're doing well, great. If not, what can be done to improve? To that extent, make sure to complete your self-assessment after each assignment. All right, did you stay with me throughout the whole video? Wow. Well, again, thank you. I hope this was helpful. And just to recapitulate, this video was a window on getting ready for my online speech communication class. I talked to you about what to expect in this class, why acquiring these new skills are important, and what to do to guarantee your success. I'm hoping that I put your mind at ease, and if I made you real nervous, that you make sure to drop as soon as possible to avoid either financial loss or an awful grade. But I need your help to make this class, to make our class a success. It doesn't matter that you love this subject, that I'm proficient at it, or that I'm really excited about our semester together if you already wish it was over already. So please, Let me know what I can do to tweak it to make it better, more helpful. Thanks for listening. Leave your questions in the appropriate discussion forum, and do check out the syllabus video next. See you soon. Bye-bye.